Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here. Stream of. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, first person here is Bonita for love. Bonita. Oh, hi guys. All right, Bonita, love. Mm, moving forward, you may have some nice things happening. So the Judgment card could put you at the right place at the right time. Life changes quickly for the better. Water sign comes in if you're not with anyone right now, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be undecided about this person when you first meet them. You may not be sure how you feel. I would give them a shot. Looks like there's a lot of growth, transformation, and it's a nice interest. You may have to just give it a moment. Now, if you're already with someone, being at the right place at the right time enhances your current relationship, which takes on a loving, grounded, warm tone, moving into a time where things have changed for the better with a lot more passion around it. Um, I am up to Stephanie. Tease feelings about me today. Um, well, he's kind of if he's a little bit all over the place. So Hangman, he's stuck. He's not moving forward. He's kind of feeling the same way he's been feeling, which is a little bit uprooted. It feels like the situation was messy and unnecessary. Feels a little bit like no, he's not feeling great about the situation. I think he may have some regrets around the situation. Feels a little bit reluctant to patch things up. Like you're not getting a new beginning at this point. Perseverance is in reverse. I think he's kind of feeling like he should keep his distance or stay away from it, from this situation. At this point, anyway. Doesn't mean that can't change. Stephanie, how he felt seeing me today, even though I've been hidden. Same thing. Hangman comes up again. Success is in reverse. Um, he's not feeling good about this situation. He's angry. He's hostile. He feels like he feels like things got out of control. He feels like there was a lot of craziness around the situation. He doesn't feel good about this situation. It's almost like he feels like he should stay away from it because it can explode at any time. But yet, sometimes he still comes forward. So I don't know. It's like there's a lot of exploding that goes on around this situation. Um, the best I can say, or my suggestion would be to try to stay away from him because I don't think that things get better. I think they keep getting volatile and you keep having arguments with him. Um, yeah. I mean, he's not, uh, he may think that he's like 100% in the right and he isn't. He's not totally innocent here. So I don't know why he's so angry because he knows he's not innocent. He's just, it's like he's sticking to his guns or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like the energy around the situation. I got to be honest. It's like volatile. Um, general for next week. General for next week. General for next week. Next week may be pretty good. You've got good karma coming too. Seven of Cups would be like having choices. Hangman is in reverse next week, so you're not feeling so stuck. You may be feeling like your life is moving forward. You may have some disappointment still lurking around, but it's just disappointment. It's not the end of the world. You also have a Virgo here that could be very significant next week. Feeling like, well, I got a long road ahead of me, but I'm going to enjoy the journey. So next week looks like it's pretty good. Feels like it's a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more serene. Krista, how is Jay feeling about her situation currently? Holding himself back. He feels like there's happiness to come, but that it's being delayed. The sun is always positive, but when it's in reverse, it's just slow. He also may be undecided about what to do, what actions to take, or what's going to come next. Around the situation, though, you have spontaneity and adventure. So it's not bad. It's just that he might not know what to do. And he may feel a little bit like he's holding himself back because he feels like he's up against the wall. BJ Paul Walker. General Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, let's see. You got a nice weekend coming. So the death card is transformation, growth, transformation, evolution, and good karma comes in. Something to celebrate this weekend. Maybe you have a party or gathering or something like that that's fun. Temperance, um, peace, balance. You may need to have patience with a certain situation this weekend. Wheel of Fortune, feeling like you got some good luck happening. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened this weekend. Mustafa, I changed my classes around for this semester. Will I be able to catch up on all the schoolwork that I'm behind on in my finance and accounting classes? Okay. Yeah, you're going to be able to catch up, no problem. No problem. Stephanie, I blocked him and I'm sure that he knows. How does he feel? See, he kind of feels like this is part of like a game. Like he feels like you block him, you guys have another argument, then at some point you'll start talking again, you'll unblock him. He doesn't he's not hurt by it because he doesn't think that it's coming from an authentic place. He thinks it's part of a game. He thinks that you're doing it to catch his attention. Um, and then there's a third party here that's interfering in this situation. So I don't know if somebody is feeding him something, like telling him shit, or if it's there's a third party that's involved around the situation someplace. Four of Wands is in reverse, and there's regret around the situation. Five of Cups is feeling regret or and disappointment around the situation. Mustafa. Will the fire sign girl go to the same university as me? Yes, I think she will. Kiki, is Zach stalking my social media? I would say he's checking in on it, yeah. Yeah, he's checks in on it. Sepia. Rommel and I this weekend. Could be a pretty decent weekend. You got the Judgment card, like divine timing around it, the Ten of Cups, Six of Swords moving forward. It should be a pretty decent weekend. I don't know if you have something special planned or it's just a pleasant weekend. Feeling prepared, feeling like there's growth around the situation. It may not be anything out of the ordinary, but it's like pleasant, connecting, peaceful. BJ, spiritual advice. Love was a Virgo. Spirit cards. Love with the Virgo. The Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment or being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So I would check how you feel. Like, are you putting something off when it comes to the situation? Do you know everything that's going on around this person? And are your fears and thoughts holding you back? Or are there fears and thoughts around the situation that are, like fears and thoughts are, if fear and negative thoughts will go out into the universe and manifest really quickly because we're afraid of something. We don't want it to happen. We feel it very strong. So just check in with your feelings. Ace. I don't see the question yet, so let me do Mustafa. Would I find the fire sign girl more sexually attractive than Miriam? Yeah, I think so. They may also be a little bit different in types, but yeah, I think you are more attracted to the fire sign. Stojance, general. You could have a large sum of money headed your way. Ten of Pentacles. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in and you're about to embark on a personal transformation. You may have been feeling disappointed about something, but that moves into the past and life starts to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, Ace posted above. Let me see. Okay, I see it. Been married 20 years, only to be ghosted by him. God, that's terrible. He's been gone 5 months. What's holding me back from letting go? Well, I mean, you have a significant connection with him. I mean, you can't compare 20 years to 5 months. I'm not saying it's going to take you 20 years to get over it, but I just think that you might need a little bit more time. I mean, hell, some of us, have been hooked up in situations where, I mean, we haven't been with the person, I don't know, a year, and it's hard. It takes longer than 5 months to get over them. So I think that in your case, it just might take some time. Yeah, you had a soulmate connection with this person. He left, and it left you burdened. Okay, we didn't need the cards to tell us that. But through divine timing, you go through a growth and transformation, and you reach all 10 cups being full. All 10 cups being full, your life is where you want it to be. So there's going to come a point relatively soon where you're going to turn a corner and you're not going to, not only you're not going to need him anymore, but you're not going to want him anymore, or that connection. You're just going to feel like my life has moved on and I'm happy where I am now. And not only that, but you're going to have choices and you'll be calling the shots. You're not going to hold yourself back. You have a Capricorn coming in at some point that could be significant. Now, you may not be ready to get involved with somebody else. That's fine. But this Capricorn may be a significant friend. It could be a significant connection. It just may be somebody that you're leaning on. But they're significant in helping you get through this situation. And you do get through it and you come out the other side with success, strength and success. So do not beat yourself up over only 5 months and feeling like you can't let go of it. I think that anybody in your situation would feel the same way. I think you just need time. This ghosting thing, it's like such a cowardly thing to do, because it's like, I can't tell you because I'm afraid. so I'm just going to run away. I mean, it almost reminds me of something that like a child would do. Like, I'm not going to tell you, so I'm going to go run and I'm going to hide in the corner. It's awful, and it seems to be like an epidemic. People are, this is happening over and over again. So, you will let go. You will. It just is just going to take a little bit more time. And, you know, that's awful. It's absolutely awful to have that happen to you. I mean, I've been ghosted before, but not from a 20-year marriage, but it doesn't make a difference. The problem with being ghosted is that you don't realize it's happening. You know, it's not like somebody comes to you and says, listen, it's over. I'm not into this anymore. I'm going to run away to Tahiti with Lulu. And then at least you know where you stand. It's like, sometimes it takes a little while for you to even realize what's happening. It's awful. It's awful. So my heart goes out to you. Krista, how is the relationship between J and D currently? Not that good. Fool in reverse. It's out. It's out. The cat's out of the bag. There's no going backwards. Um, it's like bad karma's around the situation. Um, One person or both of them are holding themselves back. And they're constantly in a dramatic tower moment. It's a mini tower moment. I wouldn't say they were killing each other, but things are not great at all between the two of them. It amazes me that things have not moved forward, because I keep saying it, but like, energy is changing and shifting, and this bullshit shouldn't be going on anymore. Like, that is so clear to anybody that looks at the situation, that that's not the right situation to be in, and she doesn't even care, or she acts like she doesn't care, or whatever it is that's going on is just so peculiar that if there's going to be a huge disaster if neither one of them takes control of the situation and does the right thing, because it's almost like ignoring the problem. It's like the pink elephant's in the room, but we're just going to pretend we don't see it. Meanwhile, it's there. It's in your face. What's going on there, buddy? Let me go see what this guy needs. What's the matter, baby? What's wrong, lovey? What do you need? Hungry? You want food, baby? Oh, you're hungry? Oh, I'm sorry. I am very sorry, Dylan. Here, need it right there. Prussian. Will I still meet the guy that I was supposed to meet at the apartment building? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 70% chance yes, and it brings growth and transformation to your life. Could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but either way, it brings growth and transformation to your life. Mustafa. Okay. Is it possible for you to find indications from the cards what ethnicity or culture she's from? I can weigh one against the other, but you know, like what gets twisted about it is that, like, I always use this example. I had a friend of mine growing up her mom was Chinese and her dad was Irish. If you looked at her, you would have thought she was Chinese. So it's kind of hard, like when you ask that question, like it could come up, you know, like Asian, but meanwhile, like, or it may come up white, and meanwhile she may look something else because she may be part of something. So I don't feel like it's 100% accurate. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I think what you look like, right? It, like, that's how people see you. So, like, when I, for example, when I was in actively pursuing an acting career, the agents were like, you've got to be ready and willing to play what people see you, not what you are. So, like, they would send me into a lot of things where Italian, Spanish, Jewish, that kind of stuff. They're like, you got to be able to play Jewish because you could pass for Jewish. So it's kind of hard when you ask the question, that kind of a question, because somebody might look one thing, but they're really something else. But let's ask, what the heck? Okay. Is the fire sign girl that comes in white? %33 chance she's white. Is she Middle Eastern? I think she's Middle Eastern. If I had to guess, I would say I think she's Middle Eastern. But let's see. Is she Asian? I don't think she's Asian. It only came up 33%. Is she some kind of Hispanic or Latin? Mm, 70% chance she could be some type of Spanish. Is she African? African or Jamaican, Haitian? %33 chance. If I had to guess, I would say she was Middle Eastern. That comes up the highest. Something came up 70%. Oh, some kind of Spanish comes up 70%. Could be Spanish. It's just those questions are difficult because sometimes you don't always look what you are, or you could look one thing, but you could have a parent that's something different, and then, like I grew up with a girl. So funny. Her mom was tiny, and she had dark hair, and she had dark eyes too, I think. And all three of her kids were very tall, blonde, blue-eyed, just like the father. So when you saw the mom, you were like, how did you have these kids? You were so tiny, and the kids were all so tall. But anyhow, if I had to guess, to take a stab in the dark, I would say Middle Eastern. That's what I would go for. Julie, got a call from the city job that I want today. This Tuesday, I have to go to the medical office and HR department. Will I pass their medical check and their background check and start on October 5th? Yes, I think you will. Yes. 2 aces plus the chariot forward movement. Yeah, I think you're going to get that. You just woke her up. Dylan, come lay down. Look at him. He's like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. I woke her up. Lay down. Lay down on the floor next to me. Cade. Lay down. Lay down. Gabriel and I talked today. What is he thinking? need something. He's actually feeling like he may be coming forward a little bit, taking off the things that hold him back and moving forward with a little bit of perseverance. Divine timing is moving this relationship forward. You may be hearing from him again soon. Julie, does Rich feel that he may lose me now to what happened and what I know? Yes, he does think that he could lose you. Yeah, it has been running through his mind. That's good. Good, good. Let him think that. Or let him at least worry about it. Kiki, why can't I just move on from Zach? I just can't. You know what you could do? You could try using one of those videos where you cut the ties. He may have the hooks in you, and that's why you feel like you can't let go. Let's see what the cards say. You're going to walk away. First card that comes up around you. You know what? And when you decide to walk, you're going to go move fastly, and there's an earth sign coming in towards Capricorn, Virgo. So it could be you meet this earth sign, and then that's what changes you, because that happens a lot. You get stuck on someone, there's nobody else around, so you're kind of hoping that you're going to hear from this last person, and then all of a sudden you meet somebody new, and you're like, what? Who's this? Who cares about him? Look at what I got now. So that could happen. But in the meantime, there's a video, I don't remember exactly where it is. Passages of Light is my friend's channel, and her name is Lori. She does some of her videos, but they're the older ones. It's like going back a couple of years, where you can do meditations for cord cutting. And she says, even in the video, she says, it's healthy to do this even with people that you want in your life. It's not that you're cutting them to remove them from your world. It's just so that they don't have that hold on you. And it doesn't take long. It's like a 5-minute or a 10-minute meditation, and you do it before you go to sleep, just to kind of clear their energy from you. You could give that a shot and see if it helps. Because nobody wants to feel like, you know, like I know how you feel. Like, and when you break it down, it's like, what do I even like about this person? Or what do I even want with this person? Or, you know, like there are other people in this world. Why am I stuck on this person? But sometimes it's those energetic bonds. Like he could be thinking about you. You think about him. He may check in, look at your social media. Like it's a tie there that needs to be cut, which will just help clear your energy. Give it a shot. It can't hurt. Sarah, should I keep the doctor's appointment or will I no longer need it by next week? Okay. Should I keep the doctor's appointment? I would keep the appointment. Yeah, I would keep it. Kira, what's next between Leroy and I? Communication may pick up. It looks like you're hearing from him a lot more often. It looks like you might be a little bit less worried or burdened by the situation, and you have a wish. Put that out into the universe. It looks like things are just going to continue the way they are. You're probably still going to continue to see him. Your communication may pick up, though. There could be a party, a celebration, or something like that that you go to with him. It looks like it may be more of a family thing, not so much like a friend thing. That may be coming up in the near future or within the next couple of weeks. Things look okay. It doesn't look like anything extraordinary happens. It looks like things are you're probably just going to continue to see each other for a while. Although that trip had been coming up, and I don't think that you've gone on that trip. But I'm not seeing that right now, so it may be a couple of months away. But if you haven't been to water, by water, or around water, that trip that has been coming up will still come up. It's just the timing. Not only can the timing be fucked up, but sometimes, especially if you have a lot of readings, the readings don't always go in order, which is so frustrating. Like, I know in my own life, like, we used to tape them, like, in cassette tapes. This is how long ago. And, like, sometimes, like I would go for a reading, like, say, on the 1st of the month. And she might say something like, well, you should be seeing more of him, okay, for example. And then I would say I went on the 7th of the month. I'd be like, you told me I was going to see more of him, but we just had a big fucking fight, you know? And then she'd be like, yeah, but overall, you may be seeing more of him. So you had a fight. It's not the end of the world, right? And then she may say something like, you're going to go on a trip. Like, I've been being told, she's been telling me that I'm going to go on a trip. I can't even tell you for how long. I haven't been anywhere since I went to Florida 5 years ago. I haven't stayed in a hotel. The only place I've stayed is my brother's house. So sometimes things happen out of order, but right now the cards are only showing that things are kind of moving forward the way they are. Seeing each other, possibly going to a party or a celebration of some type that looks like it's a family thing, not so much a social thing. But the thing, like frustrating thing about that too, is that okay, family celebration, could that be something around the holidays? It could be. We don't know because it's coming, but it could be tomorrow or it could be Thanksgiving. So you gotta kind of be very open minded with these readings. So annoying. Kira, general for tomorrow. You have a wish and choices tomorrow. So put a wish out into the universe and you've got choices. So you may have to make a decision about something tomorrow. You're going to have to make a decision about something. But you may be feeling like tomorrow life is on the right track and things are moving forward overall for you. Listen to your intuition and the sun comes out. Happiness comes in tomorrow. The dog, oh, he's laying down right now. But when his dish is empty, he flips it. And I have to keep his dishes empty right now. Otherwise, she gets in them and she's trying to eat the dog food. And we can't have that. um, Gabby. What need more effort to research personal goal? Wait a minute. What needs more effort to research personal goal? I don't know what you mean. What needs more effort to reach personal goal? All right, well, I don't know what the goal is, so let's just see what the cards have to say. Okay, what needs more effort? You have to have a little bit more patience with yourself. Put in a little bit more hard work. Transformation comes in that leads to success relatively quickly. Listen to your intuition. So I think trusting your intuition and having some patience. Um, yeah, don't be hard on yourself. I don't know. I mean, I think most people are hard on themselves, but have patience with yourself. Put in your hard work. Transformation comes in when you listen to your intuition. Life moves forward and you have success with your goal. Yeah, I didn't go to work tonight because my car is broke. I am not even 100% sure that I know where the car is at this point. It should have been towed from Volkswagen to the other place today, but I haven't heard from anyone, so who the hell knows where it is. But um, I tried to make arrangements to get to the studio. I called one of my friends last night, and my intentions were she likes to take my class. And this studio she would have to pay for to go to, but now the way they're working it, all the studios she has to pay for. Even though she's got a yearly membership, they're charging her $25 a class because the class sizes are limited. Which, anyhow. So she's going to pay $25 to take the class. She may as well come with me and take my class and drive me to work. Like, that's what I was thinking. So I called her last night, but she had something else to do that she had already paid for. In the meantime, she would have been able to take me to work, but I still would have needed to get Avery somewhere. So, and I don't have the car seat thing. It's in the car. So that would have been another issue. So anyway, I made the decision early this morning that I'm going to try to get the class covered because it was just too much stress. I mean, if the car could have been fixed today, but if it wasn't, and obviously it wasn't because I haven't heard from anyone, so I made the decision to just get the class covered. But all day it's been weighing on my mind that I didn't go to work. And like I said to myself, like, I'm going to call one of my friends so that she can, like, talk me off the, off the ledge. But I'm like, you know what she's going to say? Stop being so fucking hard on yourself. Number one, you don't have a car. Number two, you never, ever ask for coverage, ever. I mean, I've never really asked for a sub, and especially last minute. But yet, it bothers me. So, you need, I'll help you. I'll help you. So it's like, I think that most of us are just too hard on ourselves. Like, cars break down, people get sick, kids get sick. Like, sometimes we just can't be where we're supposed to be. And you gotta, you gotta just do what you gotta do. All right, I'm gonna help you up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Anyhow. Anyway, so I think that most people, don't be so hard on yourself. And there's no rush. Like, you don't have to reach your goal tomorrow. You're on the path to it. Give yourself some space. Tyquina, general reading. Walking away from something that no longer serves you pushes your life forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, a loan, some kind of financial thing feels like relief around money. Listening to your intuition, being at the right place at the right time pushes your life forward to greener pastures. Heading towards the happy home, feeling less burdened, feeling like you're well prepared. And when it comes to work, career, school, whatever it is that you do all day, feeling like finally you're going to get the recognition that you have been putting effort in for. So you get the respect, the recognition, or the acknowledgement for your hard work. Jay, how did Amy feel when she saw me this morning? Oh, she felt lucky. She felt lucky. She thought that you were attractive. She was happy to see you. She thought you looked good or whatever. Felt successful, isn't holding herself back, and the love cup is full. Sue, will I get the advocate job offer at Mosaic? I think you're going to get it. And I would be prepared for that. You got being prepared. Lydia, the Virgo called me yesterday. Excellent. Good. We're having lunch tomorrow. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's going to be a booty call. It's slow and steady wins the race. And he's prepared. He's not looking for it. It's not showing. If the Ace of Wands was showed up, I would say that's what it is. It's a booty call. Um, Slow and steady wins the race. Uh, you might not even hook up with him. It might just be lunch. Like, you might be getting to know one another. And then he's going to be a little bit more perseverant. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to just be a booty call. No, not at all. Yeah, he just got off the bed. I'm going to have to lift him up again. Yeah, I don't think that he's looking not only for a booty call. I mean, it's not to say he doesn't want that to happen, but I don't think those were what his intentions are for tomorrow's lunch. Jay, why is Amy hot one day and cold the next? She a Cancer? Well, if she's got a Cancer card here, she may have Cancer in her, and that could be a reason why she's hot and cold. They tend to be a little bit moody because they're ruled by the moon, and the moon changes signs every couple of days. They tend to be very affected by the moon. But it does show that, well, she also that just may be her personality. She comes up with the Tower in reverse, which is like not a major disaster, but it's like she may be mildly dramatic all the time. Like, that just may be who she is, and she spends a lot of time thinking. She could be her own worst enemy. She comes in a little bit off balance. Like, I'm not going to say anything about her mental health. I mean, I wouldn't say anything anyway, but Some people are like that. She could be overly dramatic. Everything's a crisis. And she's just hot and cold. I don't think it has much to do with you. I think that's how she is. Anjali, what's coming in for me until the end of this month? Intuition is heightened. You may be feeling a little bit more respected or well compensated at work, school, or whatever it is you do all day. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full. I don't know that they're going to be full by the end of the month, but you got a little bit more financial stability coming in, things changing for the better out of the blue. You got a creative project that you could be working on, and you may meet an air sign that could be significant, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Mustafa. I don't know what I want to charge the man B, but no longer what I definitely want to be, at least. No matter what, okay. Well, able to get at least $1,000. Okay, let's see. I think you can get 1,000. Yeah. Phantom, what blessings are coming my way? I'm a Gemini. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. The Magician, you can pretty much manifest anything you want. Cause for celebration comes in around the love relationship, possibly with the Gemini, but you also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here. Love cup is full, and you're going to have some divine timing. Judgment, divine timing. You could have a new love interest enter that's very creative type. That may take you into your own creativity some way. Or bring out some of your creativity. Gabby, why am I so iffy about F? Am I right on being skeptical? If you feel skeptical, I would say, yeah, you're right. I would always listen to your intuition. Yeah, I would be skeptical. Yeah, I think that you're right in being skeptical. Yeah, listen to your intuition. Your intuition's on. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top. Jennifer, love. You've got options coming in after feeling disappointed or heartbroken or having a fight with somebody. This moves into the past, and then you've got, well, you might be feeling undecided too, but you have options coming in. You've got a soulmate relationship entering. You've got growth and transformation around your love life. Somebody comes in out of the blue who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You have a wish around love. You have a Scorpio, a Gemini, and an Aquarius. Aside from the person that you haven't spoken to in some time. So you're going to definitely have options. Red, how would Jay feel if I started seeing someone else immediately? Would have, okay, double feelings. So on one hand, they would feel very hurt by the situation, but they would also feel like you did it on purpose to either get back at them or starting a new journey out of spite or like a rebound. That's how they would feel. I will help you. Don't try to jump up there. Go ahead, go ahead. I help you. I help you. I will help you. Do you want to lay on the floor near me? Do you want to lay on the floor near me, buddy? Here, put this blanket down. Lay on the blanket. Lay near me. There you go. Go ahead. That's it. That's my boy. That's my boy. Lay near me. You don't have to go on the bed. Yantello love. You gonna lay down or you gonna sit up? Good boy. It's his birthday today. Nice, happy birthday, Dylan. We didn't do anything because I got to get the car fixed first. So we'll celebrate after. After I know I have enough money to pay for it. Right, baby? I'll make it up to you next week. Yantello love. If you've recently been feeling anxious, disappointed, if you had a tower moment or felt betrayed, that's all going to move into the past. Moving forward, you have some good luck coming in. Forward movement coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Pisces coming in. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be a soulmate relationship coming in next if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, current relationship grows and transforms. Mustafa, what does my future wife want to tell me right now? She can't wait to start a new journey that moves forward quickly towards the happy home. Sister, I messaged him I was in the hospital and got surgery. He knows that I'm sick and in the past told me, why are you telling me I don't care? Why no response in a week? That's terrible. That's terrible. Did you already have the surgery? Feels burdened by the situation. He feels unprepared. He's not putting any effort in. You may have to be patient with him. I don't know why you want this guy in your life. He treats you so poorly. I really hope that you make a decision to get rid of him. It's really disgusting to say to somebody, why are you telling me I don't care? I mean, really. I don't care what the situation is. That's just no way to be spoken to. I think that's awful. And I really hope that you make the decision to get rid of him. Cut him out of your life because you deserve to be treated a little bit better than that. I mean, that's terrible. Really terrible. And then to ignore you for a week when he knows that you just recently had surgery. People are really disgusting. Like, that's disgusting. I'm sorry he's a creep. I really am. But it's inexcusable to talk to someone like that. Jay, Amy could barely look at me this morning. Is there a reason why? She could be jealous about something. But with that card, she may think you're involved with somebody else with the Three of Cups in reverse, but there's no, like, definite reason. You know, it's not like she saw you with somebody else or somebody, I mean, I don't think anybody said anything to her. I mean, she could be a little bit jealous. Maybe she saw you talking to someone, she got jealous. I think it's all going to blow over. You got success coming back in around the situation. Mustafa, can I be open with my future wife about my spiritual knowledge and abilities? I don't want to have to hide that, okay? Yes. Yeah. I think that you guys will have an open enough relationship that you will be able to discuss it. And I think she'll be fine with it. Let me plug this in here because this is low battery. I mean, where is the thing? Dylan. Oh, you got up? Mustafa, how is my future wife doing in life right now? I hope wherever she is, she knows I love her. She's got anxiety right now. She could be in school, or she could be doing something that causes a lot of anxiety. It could be job related, whatever it is, there's stress around her. She's going through a huge growth and transformation. She is happy. She's got the sun around her. Um, she's also got divine timing. That could be what brings the two of you together, divine timing, being at the right place at the right time. Oh, you didn't have it yet. Well, good luck. I mean, I'm sure that you're going to be fine, but, you know, I just hope that he treats you a little bit better. Anjali, what is A currently thinking about us, and will he call, as I asked him about our relationship, and by when? Okay, will he call? He's going to call. Might take some time. You got the five of diamonds. So the five could be 5 weeks from now. The diamonds could not be like until the winter. But it shows, I mean, he cares for you. He thinks that there's room for growth with the death card here, growth and transformation. But I'm not 100% sure that he knows exactly what he wants at this point. That could be why it takes a little time before you hear from him. Sue, will I score 520 or above? Sue, I don't care how many times you ask, because I told you about me and my friend that night. I mean, I must have asked her 5,000 times that night. It's fine. Oh, I think you're going to do fine. Yeah, I think you're going to do fine. I think you're going to hit your goal, whatever it is that you need. 520. Kira, general. Personal growth, transformation, maturing, whatever it is that's going on inside you right now is taking you to another level. So you have a wish that comes in. I put that out into the universe. Moving on to greener pastures, maybe not right away, but in the near future. Stepping into your own strength comes in. Setting up boundaries brings in good karma. Possibly a new area of study. Life changing for the better quickly. And you may pick up a spiritual practice that you get a lot out of. Ace of Cups. Love cup is full. Listen to your intuition. You've got divine timing. Divine timing is going to start making your life fall into, like, things are going to start to fall into place for you through divine timing. These chargers suck. Come on. I don't need that one. Mustafa, will my future wife be from the same religion, the same country as me? %70 chance, yes. I think so. Or she will at least have one of those. She'll either be of the same religion or from the same country. 70% chance is pretty high that you guys have a lot of similarities. Jay, did Amy see me on my phone, and what did she think? I think she did see you on your phone and she was curious. She wanted to know either what you were looking at or who you were talking to. I don't know if you were texting or you were scrolling, but she was curious as to what you were doing. Julie, why is R still being so cold if he feels he may lose me? It's going to change. Out of the blue, he may say something. He may apologize. He may say something about it. I don't think he knows what to do. I think he feels like he's kind of like backed into a corner. You found out about the third party. Um, he is going to listen to his intuition. Things with you and him should get better pretty quickly, but he's anxious about it. He may not know how to deal with it. He may be like not know. He may be afraid that if he opens his mouth, you guys are going to have a fight, and he may feel like he has to address it and doesn't know how to. I think it's going to pass though. I know that that sounds, it's kind of like a big deal to just kind of let it go, but I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's all going to kind of take care of itself. Julie, do you see our cutting back on? Yeah, I think, and like I said, I don't think it's going to be like, I don't think he's going to ghost. I don't think he's going to fall off the face of the earth, but I don't think he's going to say to her, I'm not going to call you anymore. I just think it's going to get less and less and less, and eventually it'll just stop, and neither one of them will even realize it. Let's see. Yeah, divine timing is going to take care of it. Um, Mustafa, I don't see the question yet, so let me do Tyranza. Am I headed down the right path? More or less, yeah. Yeah, you're headed down the right path. More or less. It's like there's so many different ways to get to the same place. I don't like to make left hand turns, especially if it's busy traffic. So I could make three right hand turns and end up in the same place I gotta go. You know what I mean? So more or less, yeah, you are on the right path, even if you do take a couple of detours. And general reading. Oh, excuse me. You are moving on to greener pastures, no longer feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Page of Pentacles could be coming up with a way to make money on the side, a practical idea for a business. It could be something that's all your own. That may be slow and steady, but eventually you start to see the fruits of your labor pay off. High Priestess, your intuition is heightened. Growth and transformation comes in along with stepping into your own strength, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and cutting through bullshit. So nobody's going to bullshit you moving forward because you're not going to have it, which will then earn you respect. Coming into a point in your life where you have some good luck, just like a lucky time. So enjoy it. Ina, love. Okay, you have a wish, put that out into the universe. Seven of Cups, you're going to have choices. You've got success coming in around you when it comes to love. You have a Pisces here, you have a creative type, you also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leaving things in the past that no longer serve you, definitely bring in some new energy. Now, if you're currently with someone, it doesn't mean you have to leave them. It just may mean that your current relationship goes through a transformation, which inevitably is your choice and takes you to the next level or transforms for the better. Jay Allen, will Amy see me on my phone? Is that why her mood suddenly changed? You know, it's possible, and that could be why the devil showed up before, because she got jealous, right? There was jealousy there. But you know, like, you're allowed to use your phone. So that's, you know, I listen, sometimes, especially in matters of the heart, and especially when we're dealing with women, they can be a little bit irrational, but you're allowed to use your phone. It might have made her a little bit jealous, but you know, I mean, you could be talking to your, you know, sister or whoever. But that's possible because the devil card showed up in the reading earlier. Mirabelle, General. Life changes for the better quickly. Beginning a new journey. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Happiness comes out over your life. You may be coming to a point where you're meeting a soulmate relationship if you're not with anyone right now. That person could be an Aquarius, got an Aquarian around you. It could be very passionate, the relationship, and you may have to make a decision as to what direction you want to take this relationship. Vet. What will the relationship work out with the Cancer? Yeah, I think so. I think that it's going to work out. Mustafa emailed a question. Isn't it so funny how sometimes it doesn't post? Like, why? How come? What things will my future wife like and find attractive about me? Okay. Well, this person is definitely going to be first. The first attraction is going to be physical. That's for sure. Divine timing puts the two of you at the right place at the right time. She's also going to feel that you're very balanced. So even though, like, you may be a very hard worker, you still know how to have fun, or you still know how to balance your life, which she's going to appreciate. She's going to like the fact that you're constantly growing, transforming. She's going to like and be attracted to the fact that you're very successful. You have a lot of passion, a lot of potential, and you go for what you want. You don't get stuck. You keep moving. Um, she's also going to be attracted to the fact that you are spiritually connected and you have a spiritual practice. She's going to like that. She's going to like that sense. So she's attracted for a lot of different reasons. Where the heck are we here? Vicky, the energy between the Aries and his girlfriend at the moment. They could have some sharp energy. King of Swords. Could be a little bitchy energy around them right now. Day and night. Does Jay want a relationship, and if so, what does the future hold for us? I'm not convinced at this point he's looking to get into a relationship. Justice is in reverse. Um, I'm not convinced at this point. that there's going to be a relationship. You might have to give it some time. Mustafa, I know the timing and energies are always shifting, but as of right now, when will I get married to my future wife? Okay. I would say it would be a winter wedding. Possibility of 2 years from now. That's kind of quick. The diamonds show up, which I would say would be a winter wedding, and the number 2 shows up. So I would say 2 years from now, 2 winters from now. Is it raining out? It kind of sounds like it's raining, and I have the stroller outside. But I don't think it's supposed to rain. Let me just check the weather. No, it's clear. Emily, does the Capricorn miss me? Yes, the Capricorn does. Sonia, general from now through December. You've got the sun coming out, which is happiness. You've got, possibly if you're not with anyone right now, a soulmate connection comes in with a Capricorn. You've got perseverance, which takes you to the next level. You got a wish, put it out into the universe, and you have passion coming in. The rest of the year should be pretty good for you. Oh, hey, Katie. When are we going to get together? What happened with that? We got to figure it out. She's sleeping. Thank God, because she's become one hell of a terror. I hope all is well over there. Jay, how is Amy feeling towards me right now? Um, she's feeling a little out of balance. I mean, she's moody today for sure. It's two of Pentacles in reverse. She's attracted to you. She thinks you're kind, hardworking, grounded, down to earth. She thinks that you're creative. She thinks that you're compassionate, well balanced. Oh, my ear is ringing. Oh, and happy. You got the Sun card. She's going to be back to herself. She's just having a moody day. My ear is really ringing. Mustafa, can you try describing how I'll meet my future wife? I can't swear to this. I can try, but you know how I feel about this. It always plays out in some kind of a bizarre way. All right, well, it does look like it could be around business or school. So whatever you do all day. But you may be in school now. At the time you meet her, you could be working. But wherever you are, you're in a respected position. There's respect around you. Um, it could be in the springtime. There's the springtime could be here. It could be like when the sun moves into Aries, which would be like the end of March. I mean, I'm not going to swear it's going to be March of this year. It could be March of next year, but it looks like it's like early spring. It could also be some have something to do with the spiritual stuff that you do. or your religion or something like that. It could be, like, this is going to sound bizarre, but maybe you meet her at your business or you see her in your business, and then somehow you get connected through some sort of a spiritual practice, and that may be how you start talking, like, oh, I saw you here, or maybe you see her at the spiritual location first and then you see her in business. It's like business or school or whatever it is you do all day. So it's like, hey, don't I know you from somewhere? It kind of sounds like the oldest line in the book, but you both kind of feel it. And there's divine timing here, so it happens through divine timing. It may be that you meet at two different locations and recognize each other, and that's how it starts. And I'm going to say it may be in the springtime. And there may be flowers or fountains around. I don't know what the hell that means, but that's what I get. Julie, do you see her continuing to go out of it? Do you see him continuing to go out of his way to see her? Okay. Do you hear him? No, that seems to taper off too. He's only got a 33% chance. Um, so with him, it's like, it just seems like that whole thing just kind of disintegrates. Things may also shift too once he's finally in that house and now he has energy somewhere else. Yeah, I don't think that she's going to be around all that much longer. Jay, what could I expect with Amy next week? You could have some nice communication. You could be starting a new journey of some type. So there could be more communication. You got divine timing too. You could be in a situation where you guys are forced to communicate and that opens up the conversation and then it takes off from there. Kristen, okay. General reading. Life changes for you for the better quickly with the Eight of Swords. You got the Ace of Cups, which would be the love cup is full. If not yet, it will be coming up. Could be a new interest. Could be somebody from the past or someone who's been around the picture. Walking away from things that no longer serve you brings in new opportunity. Now, you got a couple of things here. You have the Magician. So that's like being able to manifest things that you want. So whatever it is that you want more of, focus on that and try not to think about the negative things that you want less of. So like, for example, instead of focusing on how much money you don't have, focus on how much money you do have, because that'll help to call more money in. When the Magician shows up, you got to be really careful with your thoughts. Always focus on the positive rather than the negative. Sun comes out over your life, which means you're moving into more of a happy time. The Hierophant is here. Hierophant could be meeting a Taurus, spending a lot of time with the Taurus that's significant, a significant relationship, or it could also be picking up a spiritual practice of some type that you get a lot out of. It could be reconnecting to prayers, your current religion, the religion you grew up with, if you grew up with one, or it could be something new. Or it also doesn't have to be a religion. It could be like meditating, whatever it is. It's like a spiritual practice. It also looks like you have a wish, put that out into the universe, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full, which means happiness on all levels, although you're not there yet. That's where you're going. It's coming. It's on the horizon. It just may be taking a moment. You've been feeling lately burdened by the weight of the world. That's going to move into the past. You're no longer going to hold yourself back. Intuition is heightened. Listen to it. Your intuition is never wrong. The Knight of Cups could be a new love interest enters. That person may be another Aquarius. You got an Aquarius here. And the Fool starting a new journey. The Fool is always positive. It could be spontaneity too. It could be like on a whim going to the beach for the weekend. But I think it's going to be more of starting a new journey for you. Six of Swords. You have some success coming in on whatever you've been working on. You've been working on, I don't know, looking for a new job, successful. You've been working on a health regimen, success. Whatever it is you've been putting energy into should start to pay off. And the Six of Swords, You're heading on to greener pastures. Your life is moving forwards, not backwards. So hang in there because good things are coming. Mustafa, tell me more about my future wife. Okay. She might have moments of anxiety. She's got anxiety and worry around her. She may be one of those people. I'm one of those people, so I kind of understand it. It's like I can get anxious and not even know why I'm anxious. Um, but she's generally a happy person for the most part. She feels like she's kind of lighthearted, carefree, somewhat of a free spirit, but she has a code of ethics that she lives by. Her life moves forward fast when she sets her mind to it. She does grow and transform. Happy home. She wants to be she's going to put a lot of pride into being a homemaker. I'm not saying that she can't have a career or career of her own, but she's going to enjoy taking care of her home, doing all kinds of stuff, like whether it's cooking. She may really enjoy cleaning and decorating. That just may be her thing. Some people like it more than others. I'm not. That's not really me. I don't like that stuff. But some people enjoy it. Looks like she's going to put in a lot of effort. Like she may try to decorate for all the holidays and that kind of stuff. I'm not good with that stuff. She also looks like she's pretty pleasant and easy to get along with, and people respect her. But she could have some sharp energy if you cross her. She may be very easy to get along with unless you give her a hard time, and or you do something that she finds to be betraying or not nice. She'll cut. Mustafa, my future wife's career. Will she be a homemaker? Oh, that's so funny that you said that and it came up. I think that she takes pride in being a homemaker, but that doesn't mean that she can't have a career. Let's see. Will she have a career? Okay, she's going to have a career. Now, I keep hearing teacher. I would not be surprised if she wanted to be a teacher so that she could be home with her children when the kids are home. It seems like she comes off like her first priorities is like, I want a house, I want to decorate my house, I want to be a homemaker. I do think she has a career, and I would venture to guess it would be something like teaching because I don't think that she wants to be a businesswoman that doesn't have time and or a businesswoman that doesn't get home until 7 or 8 at night. I think that she wants to be out early. Um, Mustafa, what will my future wife's parents think and feel about me when they meet me? Overall, they're going to like you. There may be something that they question because there's something that's a little disappointing. Um, I don't know what that is. But I think they're going to be critical. So they may give you a hard time when they first meet you, but then once they get to know you, they decide to like you. Like it's almost like they want to not like you because that's what they feel they should. Like they should like give you a hard time because I think that when they meet you, they're going to know that you guys are serious. But then it's like they're like, we can't find anything to not like about him. So we're going to just allow the new beginning. They may be tough. They may be very strong people. Mel, you can close them. Thanks. Gabby, why did C stop replying? Why did C stop replying? This person's got anxiety about something and they had choices. They may have had something else to do. Sharp energy comes in. It doesn't show that you guys are going to have an argument, but there may be some kind of a discussion about why they stopped replying. You've got the love cup full and success here. So whatever the situation is, why they stopped replying, you'll discuss it. It'll move into the past and it's no big deal. Like people really do get sidetracked, and it's so funny because like we really do like sometimes take things personally. Here's a perfect example. A good friend of mine contacted me this afternoon, needed a reading about some kind of a crazy situation she's going through. And that's been going on a long time. And you know how the timing for everything has been fucked up. Well, she just happened to text me as I was getting ready to do the first live stream. So I always do the private ones first before I live stream, and then I let them load while I'm live streaming. Well, and I said to her, I'm like, oh, it's so funny that you texted me because I was just about to sit down and do them. I'll do it this afternoon. And I did it. I did it. And then I live streamed. And then I ended the live stream and I started doing other things and I totally forgot to send her the video. And it's like, I did it. And then she wound up having to wait like 4 hours because I forgot to send it. So like sometimes like we just get distracted and we don't realize, like, you put the phone down, you walk away, 3 days go by. I mean, I texted my friend the other day. I don't even know if I texted the right person because his and mine always go through as blue as iMessages, but this went through as green. I'm not even sure if I emailed his old work address, but he never answered me, so I'm thinking he didn't get it. But the point is that sometimes conversations just stop. I hate when that happens because I have issues, so I like to be told, okay, I'll talk to you later. I don't like it to just end. But, because I've been ghosted before, right? So every time somebody doesn't respond, I'm like, well, I'll never hear from him again. Meanwhile, it's like, that's not true, but that's where my mind goes. It's interesting the way our brains can work because they're computers and they're always trying to kind of make one thing mean something, try to figure it out. Meanwhile, it's like, I just forgot, and then I don't know, I was doing something. I was like, oh shit, I never sent the video. AZ, um, who is better for me, the Cancer girl or the Virgo girl? Okay. Who is better? Is the Cancer girl better? The Cancer girl's got a 70% chance of being better and listen to your intuition. Okay, is the Virgo girl better? You got 70% chance for the Virgo girl and you got good luck around it. So I know that doesn't really help because it's like they both would be good for you. I'm going to say that with the Wheel of Fortune and good luck, the Virgo one would come up a little bit higher, a little bit better in my opinion. Jay, what are Amy's thoughts regarding me currently? She thinks that you're happy, successful, moving, growing, evolving, evolving, that you have a lot of potential, you have a lot of drive. She thinks that you're attractive, trustworthy, genuine, intuitive, and peaceful. Also a little bit spontaneous. All right, did I make it through? I think I made it through all the super chats. So let me do, I think Mel is the only moderator here. And then I'll be on tomorrow. I'm just not sure what time. Although I've been pretty consistent with the times, which is good because I'm trying to get her on a schedule. She kind of fell asleep a little early tonight, so I don't know what that's going to hold for tomorrow. All right, let me do, I am that. Oh, I don't see it. Should I contact S? It's been a while. You know what? I would say yes. If it's been a while, I don't think there's any harm in reaching out to somebody. The only time I really say not to reach out to someone, see, I always think if you haven't spoken to somebody in a while, the more time that goes by, the more time that's going to go by, the harder it's going to be for both people, right? Because it tends to get awkward. But if you take the initiative and you just, in your mind, you're like, there's nothing wrong, there's no big deal. If this was anyone else, I would reach out. And you have that kind of attitude and you reach out, I think it's fine. The only time I would tell someone not to is like if you text every day and you get no response, or if you text 5 or 6 times before you get a response, and then like you send 5 text messages to his one, like then I would say not to. But if you haven't spoken in a while, there's no reason why you can't reach out. Okay, and Anthony, how will my graduation affect my life and the relationship with the Cancer? I already graduated. Congratulations. Well, you are going to have choices and decisions to make now that you're out of school. And you are going to have another love interest that comes in. Your relationship with the Cancer girl is slow and steady. No matter what choices you make, there is still opportunity for her to come back into your life, or for you guys to reconnect, even if it's just through social media or through email. She's not gone from your life for good, but your focus now is going to be a little bit more on you, what you need, and where you're going, and you have a lot of potential. So I don't think you're going to hold yourself back. I don't think that it's going to affect your relationship with her in a bad way at all. I think if anything, you're going to get a really good job and you're going to be stable, and that's going to enhance things. Mel, general for the weekend. Love cup. Ace of Cups comes in, possibly a new love interest, but you're also going to have some choices. You might be undecided. You may not know how you feel. That's okay. You don't have to make any decisions this weekend. Got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be feeling regretful about something. Try to let it go, because holding on to the negativity is just going to, create more negativity. Whatever it is, you let it go. You have the Page of Pentacles, which could be spending time working on a creative project of some type. It could be like a labor of love, something you just enjoy doing, or it could be something that one day you turn into a side business, because you have the Page of Pentacles here. And you may feel like this weekend was really good, like it's almost changed your life for the better quickly. If not this weekend, 8 of Wands, life changes for the better quickly, relatively soon. All right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.